Nobody knows what to say.
No. Hello. 3. Oh, we went from 3 to 4.
Engaged, Amanda. That's a proper term.
Are we what?
Engaged. You know?
Oh, you're talking about the. Okay, good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, no. No. Wrong.
Engaged, Amanda, in the video. Okay. God. Everybody, we got a big show for you today.
It is a big show.
Yeah. Is anybody out there from Rhode Island? Rhode Island?
We got a customer that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking.
No. The different state. Never mind.
I always wanted to go to Rhode Island.
Really?
Yeah, it's an island. It's beautiful. I've heard it was. It's a little bitty dot.
Just
Isn't it the
small.
smallest state in the country?
Janelle said, "You're engaged." See, you say
God.
the wrong stuff all the time. No.
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 God, no.
Ugh.
No.
Bleh. Well, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes on this beautiful Thursday. We got I think we got some really cool things to share with you today.
Yeah, this was an unintentional surprise. This is like a nice surprise.
All these big words. Unintentional surprise. Engaged.
Well, you're the one that said engaged. So.
What did I say yesterday? Conducive?
Wow.
No, it was something else.
It was conducive.
Well, see, I've got all this,
College.
oh,
It's just.
higher education,
Oh.
and it's in there. All right, and sometimes it just spews out here in Cobb County.
It can't help it.
Yeah, because I got hillbilly roots mixed with Yankee stuff, mixed with college stuff, and then mixed with California stuff and Florida stuff, and it's like,
Is that
turn on the blender.
When an animal's mixed with everything, is that a mongrel?
Mutt.
A mutt? You're a mutt.
But you know what?
What?
They are a mongrel mutt dog
Yeah.
are usually the healthiest and longest living dogs. Isn't that something?
Now that I can see why.
Yeah, because they got all that amoebas in them and they can fight them off,
Well,
man.
that's you.
I eat amoebas for lunch.
That is true.
Everybody behind me is a home that we're building under construction. It's just 2 days in, and
Super cute.
we're putting some electrical in it. This is my son's home that he's going to build. This is his, I think, 4th or 5th home that he's built. Plus, he's built many in the shop, but he's kind of going out on his own a little bit and building some homes, which I think is kind of cool because he's so artistic in building. He's super musical and everything. Of course, he's my son. Won't brag on him, right? But he came up with the design. He says, "What do you think, Dad?" And I said, "Man, let's just go with it. We've never done one like this, and it's really different." And I'm going to walk you through a little bit, introduce you to him, and kind of he can give you an idea of what it's going to look like and what his plans are. I think it's going to be. We've never seen nothing like it.
It's so cute. Can we go on the other side?
Yeah,
now,
come on.
or-
Yeah, let's show the profile of it.
Okay. Is this the front door?
That's it's going to be taller than that, of course.
Of course.
We just made access into that. So it's really, the floor plan is like an RJO,
Yeah.
but the outside, come on this side, you can see.
It's really cute. Wow.
And
Like a wedge shape.
I'll have you tell you more about it, but Tesla came out with a car,
Yeah.
all right? And their car is shaped like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said, "Dad, why don't we make that thing look like a Tesla car?"
That'd be
right?
super
Now,
cool.
the siding and what it's going to be made out of on the outside is going to really be surprising to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all fixed windows. There's no opening windows in the house, all right?
Yeah.
So he's got the exterior door for egress, okay? But we're going to have exhaust fans that'll bring in all, if you want cool air and you can open up, he'll have a screen door on the back.
Great.
But it's going to be a different looking home. It's going to bring in fresh air and exit air and all that
Will
stuff.
it have 2 doors, one in the back or just in the front?
It's just going to have one right here.
Okay.
Yep, it's just one room, all open.
Yeah.
So there's easy access. It's just 18 foot long.
8 by, say it again, 8 by 18?
8 by 18,
Okay.
18 foot long. It'll still have a loft up here in the tall part, but when it goes down, if he wants to pull this across the country, it's a little bit more aerodynamic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, as you can see, the truck will be pulling it from that end. That air will just blow off of it. But what's really unique about it is it's all going to be flat, galvanized sheet metal on the outside.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to look like just iron, You know, the whole thing. It's not corrugated, it's flat.
Wow.
So when we framed that thing, we framed it to make sure it was just really smooth, because if you have any variation in anything, you're going to see that bump. So we've ordered the galvanized. We're going to stick it on there and screw it on, and then we've got the fixed glass that is dark, and it's going to be tinted real dark.
Nice.
So it'll just be like black windows on that thing, you know.
Yeah.
Black out the tires and the whole. It's going to be
That'll
cool.
look so good.
So
now I want to ask a question about the sheet metal. What's the cost of sheet metal?
that whole sheet metal on this house, we needed 22 sheets, and it's almost $900. So wasn't that bad?
That's not bad.
Now,
That's your whole siding.
that's the roof and everything.
Everything.
So we got galvanized sheet metal on the roof. It's not corrugated, nothing. So
Right.
we got, and we're going to get it bent so it just sits on top. So we run sheet metal on the outside. We're going to cap the top, and it'll come over the top. And then we're going to bend the last piece to come up and have its own gutter, but it'll be part of the sheet metal.
Now Sue was bringing up a point about Airstreams. Were they sheet metal?
Yeah, they were aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yep,
Okay.
sure
okay.
was.
Is sheet metal heavier?
It is 1.4 pounds a square foot.
Okay.
Is how much it weighs on a. So you got a 4 by 10 sheet. That's 40 pounds. So I mean 40. So you're looking at about 60, 65 pounds.
Right.
Not that bad.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Can we look at the? This would be the back of it, right?
That's where you pull it from, and then we'll have a mini split sitting on the tongue. But from here, there's no windows in the front. That's his bed, living room right there. And we'll go inside and let him tell you about the layout. But I love it because it's going to be sleek, right? It's just going to be sharp lines with.
Okay, we're back on.
Are we back?
I don't know why it does that.
Well, here, let me move these steps, and we'll go in.
Okay.
Amanda,
Yes, sir.
look at this. These steps weigh like 322 pounds.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, watch. Oh, here we go. You ready, Amanda?
Wow.
Look it. I mean, I'm talking. That's what building tiny homes does for you.
Is that what it is? Okay.
What, buddy? Yeah. Come on in, Amanda.
Ready? Hey, Brice.
Everybody, you know Brice. This is my son, Brice. Hey, Brice, tell me a little bit about your house, buddy. How it's going to lay out, kind of stuff.
It's the same layout as an RJO. So you'll have bathroom on the right when you walk in. You got toilet, shower, and then we'll have to trim half of this window inside the shower. So that way, I guess you'll be able to look outside while you're in the shower too. So once I get the windows put in, we're going to tint them. So I don't know exactly how dark we have to go. Otherwise, we might have to put blinds or not blinds. But then where Amanda's at right now, where you guys are at, is the kitchen counter with the sink to be centered in the window. And here we'll have the end of it and into the countertop. Then I was going to do the loft instead of doing the whole thing. Is have like a nook up here, if just like I guess smaller than a twin bed, but either a little bit of storage or somebody can sleep up there. And then right above where you're at right now will be storage, so I'll have to run the ceiling up around that and maybe put some doors on it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to talk in here. So you're going to have a loft above the bathroom and the kitchen, and this will be open.
Yeah.
So when you walk in, it'll be vaulted straight up in the middle. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
See, you're going to close this off for storage. He can have a door up there
Yeah.
to look. So he can put all his junk, and up here can actually almost be a little cot, a little place for somebody who wants to stay the night. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Now, you're not going to be off grid though.
No.
Okay.
No. And then that will be you're at right now will be a Murphy bed, and then a full size bed. Then you flip up to a couch, and then so you have a couch underneath once you flip it up, and then I guess on the sides I'm going to try to keep it open as I can so it keeps the common area as wide as you can. That's my biggest dilemma with every house. There's never like a common area because that's
Right.
where you spend most of your time, not really in the kitchen or anywhere else. I don't spend a lot of time.
So the countertop will end where?
Right here. See, it says countertop. It ends right here,
So
right?
then from there, where you got.
And then the bathroom ends right there. So if we got the bathroom and that, gosh, you got almost 10 feet of living common area like he's talking about.
Out of about 18 foot, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
This is just perfect, you know? And you really don't need all that vaulted, you know, roof,
No.
you know? And so when we put this down, he wanted it like that. What made you
Well,
think of this?
Because whenever you're, like your bed and the bed couch and everything's right there, a lot of people don't have a secondary loft. They won't get a second loft.
Right.
So that's just space you're not gonna use anyway.
Yep.
That's awesome.
How'd you come up with this design?
Well, I got kind of the idea from the little camper that Farley built because I like the roof pitch that she did. And then we were talking about putting steel or aluminum on the outside, and I thought, well, it kind of looks like a Tesla truck if you make the roof pitch almost the same as it, with tinted windows and then like the galvanized steel or aluminum. So all together, I thought it would just kind of look like it, but just give it a different look, just turning the roof pitch on its side. So I think it'll come out all right. We'll see how it goes when we get all that.
That's gonna look really cool. Now, what about where you put the steel on the outside of the exterior? What will you frame the windows? Or
There
are you
is
just
no,
gonna,
there's
not
no
gonna be
frame.
no
The
framing?
whole thing's supposed to look like a sharp steel cage, pretty much.
That's gonna be really cool.
Not even really like a cage. I mean, there's no fascia, no soffits,
None of that.
nothing. So it's just like a piece of steel.
That's awesome.
So
So will you have gutters?
no.
No gutters?
Well, on the front where you pull, we're gonna bend the lip up, kind of at an angle. So I guess when it runs, are you talking about on this side or that side?
We'll probably do both, but yeah, we was thinking
Okay.
here and there, and it just kind of, the metal be sheet metal, and we can put a little lip on it, and it just runs off.
Okay.
Probably doing that too, you know, with the door being there.
Yeah.
We might do it there too.
I mean, with it being steel and stuff, metal, would it need to have gutters? It won't.
Well, it would just,
Like wood.
well, it would just run down the edge. So if you're at your door, it would actually, you know, it would run off and not run down your door. And then back here, it'd be cool because it wouldn't splatter up on the house.
Yeah.
It'll just exit off to the side, and then you can contend with it, you know?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna
Yeah.
be neat. They really like the design of it, and it looks wide. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of space.
Well, look, you know, your sofa and bed are a couple, 2-3 feet away from the wall.
Yeah.
So your ceiling is really high. It's still over 6, you know, 6'2", 6'4", whatever it is
Right.
right here. And so you never need that kind of height back in here, you know?
Right.
Yep. But he's got dimmer switches and putting stuff where you know, he's gonna sleep, and you got USB
I was
ports.
gonna say
and-
USB port. It's a big one now.
Yep. Full-size kitchen, fridge. Gonna put a full-size fridge here.
Yeah.
And then here, because the fridge goes against this wall, what we're gonna have is a motion detector light switch.
Okay.
So you don't put your hand between the fridge and the wall. So you
Right.
walk in, it'll only turn on these lights underneath the soffit.
Now, what kind of door will you have? Something different or?
Well, I mean, the way I wanted to do it was where the siding or the aluminum kind of breaks at the door, but the hinges might have to be outside or inside, but to where it goes over the door, so it overlaps as it shuts on the door, so it looks like it's just part of the siding.
Yes.
But I don't know. We'll probably end up letting Rob do something cool and put
Yeah.
a wooden door on
I was
there.
gonna say it'd be nice
Yeah.
to have something really neat there.
Like a rustic door or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're trying to go
That'd be
for
cool.
Yeah.
as clean as I can.
Yeah.
But if I don't know. I didn't really want it to rust on the outside. Kind of look like apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I just wanted it to stay as clean as it could.
Now, what made you decide with fixed windows instead of windows that open? Because I like fixed windows.
Well, the way the windows are set, when you have the vinyl windows or aluminum, you have the trim that sticks out of the house. And we thought about putting them in before the plywood and then that, but you still have that whole lip that's either white or it's either a different color.
Right.
So if you just have a fixed piece of glass, it'll just be a clean line from where we cut the siding.
Yeah.
So when it's pressed up against, there's no awnings, no nothing. So it'll just be, the whole thing will be like a clean slate right
Yeah.
to the side.
Oh, it'll look nice. I love fixed windows. I know, I mean, I like the airflow and stuff, but they just look so nice.
Yeah.
And the bigger ones that you have. I have to touch on how much weight you've lost, they're asking.
I haven't stepped on a scale. I think I passed the 200 mark, so I'm past.
Oh my God.
I'm past about 80 pounds right now.
Wow.
So, that's. It's been about a year. So
Yeah.
I slacked off around the holidays and stuff. Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything ruined me.
I know, it
So-
does for everybody.
Ruined me.
It does.
And then about the past 2 months, I got back probably, I don't even know, maybe another 20 or 30 pounds. I don't know.
Teresa said, you look younger now. There's people that's followed you from the beginning. They've seen you from the beginning. So Beth said you look great. Everybody's just going on about, And Andrew said that you're inspiring. They love the design. I mean, and how old are you, Brice?
24.
24.
He's the pup.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Ain't even started yet.
24. Man.
Yep. And he's not telling it all, but he dropped everything the first of the year. He quit like all meat, just like, I mean, he quit it all and went complete whole food vegan. And not only that, he fasts all the time.
Now you both are doing the intermittent fasting where you don't eat dinner, right?
I don't eat anything but breakfast now.
Just breakfast.
But
Okay.
I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in one meal.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah. Do it all at one shot.
Oh, we're talking Mexican, oatmeal, you name it,
Yeah.
kale, all at one shot.
About what, 9-ish? 8? What time do you do
Well,
that?
I've been slacking because we've been working late, so I'm waking up around 7, 8. But
Yeah.
usually I wake up around 5 and eat around 6 or 7. So
Yeah.
I have a full meal, and then you don't eat until about that same time the next day.
And it's so funny, Ashley, and I'm glad she picked up on this because if you're with them more, you see it all the time. But said, oh my gosh, Brice has Randy's mannerisms, and you guys do.
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah. I've always noticed it with you two. Carson has some too, but not as much as Brice. You and
Oh.
Brice are like, very similar.
Yeah, he's doing, he works out in the mornings too. Tell him what you're doing in the mornings.
Well, I did P90, and then that's just too long. They're hour-long workouts. So
Yeah.
I've been doing 100 burpees back as fast as you can. So I do 4 sets of 25. I've been timing myself, so it started at 19 minutes. That's what was on creatine.
Yes.
Stopped creatine, went to 26 minutes. Now I'm right back down to 20 minutes, but I need to add other stuff on top of that. But it takes about 20, 30 minutes.
So a burpee is you stand up, down to the floor, do a push-up, and you jump up to the ceiling.
Yes.
And he's doing 100 of them every morning.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
They said, who was it that just said that? Said, look at how they're standing. Beth said, look at how they're standing. It's like you two are very, very similar. Of course, Brice is taller. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
It's the shoes.
Yeah.
Well, awesome.
Good.
How long have you been on this? Like, how many days is this? And it's just 2?
I think we got 2 days in it. We
Like,
did.
How many hours?
For weekend.
We got one and a half, and then last night was about 6 hours, so about 2.5 days.
So 2.5 days equaling to how many hours, though? It's not really like
Not full days. I don't know, 8, 20 hours.
20 hours?
Yeah.
What's the anticipated date, you think, being done?
We got to get done like ASAP because we got some. We're not going to say
Don't
what it
say.
is.
Yeah,
But
don't
we got a
say.
surprise for you guys and for
Yeah.
everybody. Is the reason why we got to get this done.
Yeah.
So we'll have it. Let's see. They'll work this weekend on it.
Maybe
It'll
2
be. We're
weeks.
hoping we'll get it wired and spray foam today or tomorrow and get it done. And this weekend we can work on the inside. And then probably 2 weeks. This weekends and evenings. We don't want to work too many evenings.
How much will this weigh? Is it lighter, heavier, same? Don't know.
Don't know. You know, we put more 2x4s in here because of the siding on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no structural strength to that siding, right?
Okay.
It's not like lap siding and all that wood. It's just,
So you're saying
really
wood's
thin.
Stronger though.
It is when you layer it.
Mm-hmm.
So outside it's just a covering. So this is it. This is the support. This is everything. And we didn't want any waves in the wall, so we put more and more studs. There's a lot of wood in here that we normally wouldn't use,
And the final question is, does Brice have his tape measure on him? He's got it, Randy. You got yours?
Somebody took it. All I was doing driving next. I didn't need my tape measure today.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had it last night and it's been gone.
Yeah, okay, excuses.
Yeah.
Excuses.
We worked last night. We usually don't work late, but we're trying to get this done for this special event we have coming up.
Yes.
And so we worked, what, 11:30 last night?
Oh, yeah.
So you work all day, and then everybody left, and then we start again. And then we didn't get done. We worked from 5 till 11. We put 6 hours in last night.
And Myrtle said he's got one up on his dad because he has a tape measure. He has all the tools.
Oh, he's got more than one up on me. He's got everything.
And two, I just want to add on here that all the gifts that you all sent in for Dorothy's Valentine's, I want you to tell them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all these gifts are coming in, right? And the girls say at the office, hey, your mom's got a box, got a box. I don't look at what season it is. I mean, I'm looking, it's June. And so I took them over there. I said, Mom, look at these gifts you got. She goes, oh my goodness. She just got, open them up. Like Christmas, she opened them all up before Christmas. So I went in there and, oh my God. You guys are awesome. She's got a blanket. She's got fleece sheets. She put on these fluffy pants and a house coat,
Yeah.
put them on immediately. I mean, started taking off her clothes, started putting them things on. She wanted them on. Then she got them fluffy socks the other night. She was in there, and we pulled her pressure socks off her feet.
Yeah.
Of course, her toes are like this, you know. They're all mangled up, arthritis. Oh, she's got little stubs. So I pulled off her pressure socks, and I put on her fluffy, really soft, warm, and she just like melted in the seat. So everybody, I would guess, I didn't know we were supposed to wait for Valentine's Day. So we opened all the boxes and got them going. So she's enjoying your gifts. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
And Mom you won't believe, she comes to tears and just says, she goes, you know they're only doing this because of you, Randy. You're only doing this because of you. And she said, I love them. She goes, I wish I could write them a hand note letter. She loves writing letters, and
Yeah.
she can't do that anymore. But I can't tell you how much it brightens her day. Now, Mom doesn't leave that house hardly at all.
When it's cold.
I don't like getting her out because of the cold.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, she's been vegan whole food for the same time, well, longer than about time as Brice and I, all, meatless and all that. And do you know she has not had a UTI?
Right.
The doctor said a UTI would probably take her out.
Mm-hmm.
And no more. She had 3 of them when she first got here.
She was in bad shape.
I
when she
changed her
came.
diet. She has no more UTIs. She has not had the flu. She has not had a cold. She has not had a sniffle. And I kind of keep her in quarantine too, But
Yeah.
she just turned 94, and she's doing great.
Yeah.
So thank you. I'm gonna let Brice get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Brice, we can make that wall. You can come out anywhere you want in
Sit in
here.
the shower.
Yeah. So don't
Doesn't
worry
matter, I
about
can
it.
cut
No,
that out.
you cut them out. Yep.
And real quick, Brice, this is like the dilemma of everybody. How do you spell your name? Is it with a Y or an I?
It's with an I.
B-R-I, and it was you, right?
Oh yeah, his mother wanted to chop my head off because I wrote it on the birth certificate, Brice. And she goes, "Why didn't you use I? Why?" And I said, "Because I don't want to use Y. I want to use I." Yep.
So it's B-R-I-C-E.
That's it.
Okay.
Brice.
It's settled.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Brice.
Good thing.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be nice. Now we got this one.
Now we're going to show. This is an extra little surprise.
Yeah, we've got a video out on this.
It's not out.
It's not out yet? Whoa.
She just released Pam, so this one's not out yet.
Well, we're going to show you a little peek
Yeah.
preview
Yeah.
that you can see on this house. This is an 8x24 RJO. So you went from an ultra modern
Yes.
18-foot on the same chassis, the same everything, right?
Yes.
And then you just switch it around a little bit, and now you got an 8x24, just a standard looking home.
Show the other side. This house turned out so cute.
Yeah.
Now, Randy, that is a part of the Barnwood, right?
Yes.
The
Yep.
100-year-old Barnwood.
That is it right there. And these
Beautiful.
folks said to me, make it
what you
look
want.
whatever you want, make it look rustic, kind of country. And that is what we came up with, saying we're going to do what we want, right?
It's so
As you can see, look at this. See the shutter? So we use different types. We made them crooked a little bit. The brackets, they're, you know, kind of their faux shutters.
Yeah.
Flower boxes are just faux flowers. The corrugated awnings, and I know you've all seen this before, but man, you just can't, when you start looking at it, it's just
pretty.
so cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just fun. And that's what I think about tiny homes. They can be really fun. Like Brice building his house, that's his
Yeah.
personal home.
Exactly, right.
And I hope he keeps it forever. I hope it's something
That'd
that
be
he can
so
just keep forever. It's something him and I are building together.
I love it.
And he can just have it, you know?
It'd be very sentimental.
Yeah, and then this one here, they're both gonna last for years and years and years.
This one right here is actually, they are gonna rent it out, correct?
right.
The homeowners?
Yep.
Rent it out here.
Yeah, and as soon as we get done, I'm gonna show our progress on our community, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Let's show this. Can I show my keys? These are so cute that I found. Y'all see those keys? Girls like that kind of stuff. Randy probably rolling his eyes and stuff. But that's super cute, and it had the little, the colors to match the barnwood.
I forgot I got the microphone.
Okay.
Refrigerator here.
Refrigerator right there.
Okay, and this is the kitchen. So I don't know if I should explain.
I know. So they did not get vinyl flooring. That's the regular floor.
And the homeowners came and sanded it down, everything on it.
Yes.
Yep.
So let me just kind of show.
And the barnwood follows, not barnwood, but we use distressed. Like, look here. We got 1x12, 1x6, 1x6, 1x8.
Yes, mixed it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit slow so they can see everything. The countertop is just, look at the, rich looking.
And all that is
Red
a sanding
and
sealer. Couple coats of sanding sealer.
Beautiful. And there's the cabinets, of course. All right. You may show the bathroom?
Yeah, so this is an RDO floor plan. Is the kitchen on the left or right? All right, you get the sink. It's a square or round sink. You just pull that up. There's your sink, which I love. And they've got, the barnwood accenting. They even added barnwood inside with the TNG, which is really hard to do.
Yeah.
It just gives it personality. No, we don't have electricity to the house right now, but you got your puck lights, we call them, and it shines down on your kitchen. And you got beautiful handmade cabinets that are built right here in our factory. Here's a big drawer underneath. More cabinets here, drawer. So it's really I've used this kitchen before, one similar to it. It's very functional for me. And of course, I cook a lot, so it was enough space for me.
And real quick, just because people are asking questions as you talk, just kind of pause a little
stop
bit.
me anytime.
Yeah, do we pick the sink or is it a builder's
You
choice?
You can pick an oval or square sink, and I'm glad you asked that. We need to put that on our amenities,
Yes.
our amenity page. Right.
Right.
Now this is our standard faucet. We always use this faucet.
I love that faucet.
All right.
Yeah, that's,
And you can see how we offset it. Now, let me show you. See the base of it right here? Okay, this base, you don't have enough room in the center right here.
yes,
All
correct.
right, so we put it here.
And now something, remember, I don't want to say her name, but down in Nashville, when you visited and did a video, she was left-handed.
Yeah.
So we need to know.
We can put it over there.
Yes.
Those little things, no problem to do it.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. So they had to switch that out because we didn't know she was left-handed.
Had to switch it and plug it.
I know, that's true.
And she was so fine with that,
Let me show the
Now,
bathroom.
the barn door is just something that we just use our creativity. It's just something we want to do, and I love the guys took some of the live edge and put it on some distressed lumber behind it, and this is what you get. These doors could cost up to $1,000. These are included in your build.
Yeah.
This is just what we do. This is the bathroom, of course, has just we put a little bit of barnwood mixed in with the wall, but see how just one color in there, and then up here you put one more color. It's just a splash.
Yeah.
Is what you want to make it look really cool.
It looks so pretty. Yeah, look at all the wood.
So you got your toilet. This is a 32-inch shower. And the reason we don't put a 36, and I'll show you why, is because right here, Amanda, we just have enough trim, right?
Okay.
And this is a 32 32 inch, this is a 30-inch door,
30
inch. And we have to have a 32-inch opening.
Okay.
So if we had a 36-inch shower, it would come out, gosh,
I mean,
you know,
tight.
4 more inches. So it'd give you a really, really small door.
Right.
So that's why we've had to use a 32-inch door, and you can see the trim here.
But now, if you wanted one of those slender doors, you
We'll
could have
build
a bigger-
anything. We build our own doors.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, if you wanted a smaller door. The only thing is if you get a washer and dryer or appliances, you can't get them in a small door.
Oh, that is right. Good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Amanda, we think of everything.
Oh, Lord, if y'all don't think of it all.
And then right here, of course, there's a closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the owners wanted. And so this is an RJO, which means there's no dormers, there's no appliances, right? No heating and air system, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they've included a mini split on this house. So
Right.
$2,500, we put a Mitsubishi 12-year, I think a 10 or 12-year warranty Mitsubishi mini split on this.
We'll turn around here and switch with you.
Yeah. And again, everybody, this is 24 feet long. And, you know, I've lived in a 16-footer. It was great. This one has a complete bedroom. So you've got a full bedroom back here, right? So from here back, this is all living room area. And I think they may put a curtain across this beam here.
Right.
And if they do, they've got bedroom. You could even put a wall there with a pocket
Let me
door.
put you right here so they can see the whole place right
Yeah.
there. And both of the windows on the side are fixed windows, right?
Yeah, fixed. They're all 4 are fixed except for the one in the back.
Okay, because that's a slider back there in the
Yep,
back.
it sure is. So you know what? They're all fixed except for that one and these 2
So
here.
kind of like Bryce's, like
Yep.
with the fixed. Now
Yep.
this is their bed, and what I did is I played off of their bed. They had the curtains up and the bedspread, so I added everything else and just kind of played off that for the decor. So it's very American looking themed. It's really pretty.
He
They
did
did a
nice.
great
Looks, you know, I like the colors because they're bright,
Yeah.
colorful, but not overwhelming, you know?
Yeah. A lot of window trim, the Barnwood trim.
Mm-hmm.
Looks beautiful. Let me
I'm,
go back here.
I'm so proud of the way we build homes.
There's the mini split. Let me back up here so I can see you.
And that's,
Okay.
you know, that's why I kind of, and if you think about who we are as a company, you know, we're building tiny homes, right? And we got to build them fast. We got to build a lot of them. We got to, you know, we got to make money and all that stuff. But to be able to put a personality into it, you don't find that, man.
No.
You know, if you do, it costs you a ton of money, you know? So, yeah, this house here, base price is $30,000, okay? You add a mini split, so it's $32,500.
Now, a good question about the mini split. Who is it? Is it Jennifer? Jennifer's asking, would that mini split blow right down on you while you're in the bed?
You got the vanes, and you can move the vanes, it'll blow up
Okay.
like that.
Now, which I put a decor, I put something, flowers up there, but behind that is a
Electric water heater.
Electric
And that
water
comes
heater.
standard with an RJO.
Mm-hmm. And that is, everybody else see it's back there in the back.
Yeah, think about it. This is a whole house with a full bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom, closet. You could put a
yeah.
washer and dryer underneath there. I'm
Wow.
sorry, I didn't turn my phone off.
Let me get on this other side too and kind of get a different view there. This house, I think Dana just said it's just cute, clean, simple, and one of the cabins was a one-room getaway, so it was very similar to this.
Yep,
You had the
cabins, she
bed.
means I used to build log cabins,
Mhm.
and that's what it was exactly like this.
Yes.
And I think it was 16 by 24.
Yeah.
We built log cabins that was a little suite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
And the only thing that's not in here was a fireplace.
Mhm.
It had a fireplace in it.
sure did.
Mm-hmm. Can we see the closet? We showed it right there, and I put something in it of theirs.
Yeah, these are
we
just
might
some
put
extra shutters for
Yeah.
outside,
extra.
but that can be filled full of shelves.
And that's where the
rod.
panel box, it looks like it is.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very
And then
nice.
above, of course, our loft, you got all the storage if they wanted
Mhm.
there.
Right.
And I think if, you know, people are going to rent, what would be really nice, if you're going to rent this home as a nightly rental, and let's say you need toilet paper, you know,
Yeah.
supplies that you need there, just stuff that you're going to want to use for the renters, you could put a curtain or build a little wall
Of
with a
course.
door,
Mm-hmm.
okay? and then you can get up to your personal items to put down here for your guests who are going to stay.
Right. I'm going to shut this door and show that shut, or I'll let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get it off.
Yeah. Well, it's been moved, so you got to watch it.
Yeah. That looks so pretty.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Let's see, how long does it take to make it from start to finish with 2 bedrooms with everything you need in it? Like, what's the standard on
2 bedrooms. What do you mean?
They're asking about a different home, I think. Like,
Okay.
how long of a house? Like, what's a standard build time
To build this home?
for this home, let's say?
The Barnwood takes a little bit extra creativity to do, but normally this house you're looking at 10 to 14 day build time.
Mhm.
So 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of our cabinets, of course, built here.
Yeah, everything is. Cabinets, closets, wiring, plumbing. The only thing we outsource are our trailers.
Is it? Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Man, it turned out so pretty. And see, look at all these different pieces of the barnwood in there. And that's got a story to it with it being over 100 years old.
Just, we got several suppliers that come by and just say, hey, I've got some barnwood, tore old barn down, and I'm a sucker for that stuff.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Tobacco
see,
barns.
Now, there's one of the things you're talking about, the watermark on the wood.
Yep.
That's something you can't
No.
recreate.
That's just sitting outside.
Yeah.
And it didn't destroy the wood. It didn't make it
No.
rotten. It just gave it a color.
It just gives it a pattern,
Yep.
a stain.
Sure does.
Beautiful.
Who would ever think? You know, I've been actually almost every carpenter that I've worked with that's worked with me. They shake their head when I say I'm going to use this wood,
Yeah.
because they always said there's no way anybody's going to want to buy that wood that's got all them colors on it, dark and black
God,
and just
they
all
do.
that. And
They love it.
yeah, it's neat because I can go out there and I can just grab stuff and see what I want to do, and I'm teaching the guys to do that. They're having the liberty that they can go out and look, but that takes time for a guy to walk out of the shop and to go get lumber and to implement it in a build. And that's the stuff that you guys, I really want to point out as a company in what we're doing with these homes, you know?
They're wanting to know, does it cost extra? You know how some people like a flip down
Right.
countertop?
We can do
at
that.
the end.
Mhm.
It's no extra, is it? Or
No, we can do that.
Yeah.
When we built the first one,
yeah, Amy's.
yeah,
Mhm.
when we built the first one, it was like, God, when I used it, I left it up all the time.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to sit there.
I know.
I'm like, why would he want to, flip it down?
I know.
So we kind of got out of flipping them down, you know.
And a lot of people, they prefer just leaving it like that. And then what was nice is they started taking the edges and making it super round and smooth. That's
Yep.
really nice.
Yep.
It looks really pretty in here. This would be a good rental.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you got a bedroom and you can walk around your bed.
Yes.
Now that's what I love about
And
it.
that is a queen bed.
Look at this. You
Queen
can
bed.
you can walk around your queen size bed,
Mhm.
make your sheets, with normally you can't do that.
I know.
In the tiny.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And you could
I
have a
love it.
wall here. You could have a wall with a barn door, pocket door,
Yeah.
and have a separate bedroom, right? So you got a full bedroom, and I've always said a 24 feet is a sweet spot because you got a bedroom, and with this layout, okay, with the bathroom and kitchen on both ends, you got rid of your kitchen bathroom. It's over with. The rest of it is for living. So now you've got a living room. You could put a large sofa here,
Yeah.
there, take the window out, put an entertainment center, full living room.
Now, in all honesty, too, they could have not had the window back there and had a Murphy bed, right?
Sure could.
Mm-hmm.
But why have a Murphy bed?
If you're gonna, but yeah.
I'd only have a Murphy bed if I had a shorter house,
I know. Yeah. Exactly.
you know?
I like this, whenever, because we've talked about, I know family of yours back in West Virginia, and then my mom's from Tazewell here in Tennessee. We would go to her family, her people's place, and you'd go in there, and they had a bed like this, made up, and it was in, like, there was the living room, and then everything was open in one big room.
My folks are the same way.
Same way, and the bed was made up, and it looked nice.
Yep, I like it. And if you did have a wall there, you could, if you wanted to, you could have a TV up in the corner that
Yeah.
wouldn't be in your way.
Mhm.
You could still walk around everything. So everybody, I love this. It's
do too. I
our
love
prices
it.
had, this was a $25,000 house first of the year. We went up
Right.
$5,000 on all of them. So this is a $30,000 home.
Right?
24 feet long.
Wow.
24.
It is really pretty.
Yeah. Hey, come on. I want to show you what's going on out
All
here.
right.
I'm done, Amanda.
I mean, when he's done, he's done.
I can get it for you.
Oh.
All right. We're going to look over here at the beach, and I'm going to show you what's going on.
Okay.
This is a good friend of mine. He's an excavator, and he's got his equipment here. We're cutting the concrete for our power, electrical. We're not waiting for the forest guys. I called the city today and I said, what in the world is going on? I said, I have got people breathing down my throat. They want in their home, you know? And so they said they'll get back with me. I don't know why they're not working over there. So we are 2/3 of the forest is done. Mm-hmm. So we're starting to put electrical and water, everything right here.
Right.
And then we're going to the forest and we're starting to put electrical and water in the forest. We're not waiting on them. Mm-hmm. They probably got 2 or 3 weeks of work left and they're done. So we're gonna go ahead and start. We got the from the electric company to go ahead with all electrical in the forest except where they don't have the main sewer.
Right.
So we're on them. We're right on their heels.
Yeah.
So everybody, my goal is for this year, it's only a couple months of work and that's done in the forest. So the beach is going. Mm-hmm. The forest is going. I'm hoping.
What is he doing right
He's
now?
cutting concrete. We'll walk over
Okay.
there. Man, I'll get to that. Wow. Can I just finish my thought?
Sure.
With the moon was ready to ribs, would you eat it, Amanda?
Have at it.
I mean, I'm just going to check my text. How's that?
Well, you go right ahead.
So we're going to have both the communities done. My goal is for 2020, the Prairie done too. Mm-hmm. All right? And I'm supposed to hear about my licensing being reinitiated, reissued to me, hopefully this week, today, tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll get a word from the state of Tennessee and see if they let me in. All right? So if I do that, then I can actually put the sewer in and get a license to be an installer for all the communities that we do.
And it'll go way quicker.
Yeah, I can just go,
yeah.
You know, plan and go. All right, but this right here, from this line down to that little tree, and you can see this right here. Okay. Let's see what he's got marked. Now, this is 40 feet. So from there to that is 40 feet.
Okay, that is 40 feet.
That's your house site.
You walk over there and let me show them.
Let me step it off. Yeah, this is 40 feet right here. All right, so that's how deep your lot is.
That's 40?
Yeah, that's how deep this lot is. All right?
Wow.
And then you got parking. You know, so you got 40 feet. So you got parking in a house. So you can see if you pull in, you can get 2 cars easy.
Right.
And a shed at the back.
And originally, because before you even laid anything out, you said 30 by 30, but now it's going to be, is it 40 by 40? Or
no, now we've tried to get 30 wide. Mm-hmm. It's actually come out to about 28 feet wide, something like that. But then we're going to be cutting a 3-foot ditch out of this.
Yeah.
And that's what he's going to do. And after he cuts that, because he's cutting for the electrical right now,
okay.
Then we'll come in here. So you got parking, right? 15 feet of parking, 15 feet for almost 15 for your house. Mm-hmm. And then got a 3-foot wide section out of that concrete, and that's where all the bamboo and palm trees and tropical plants and everything will go. We'll actually have another one the whole length of this right here, and we're going to fill it full of vegetation.
That's going to be awesome.
It may take a couple years to start looking really nice, you know, but I'm so excited about doing this.
Nice.
Now think about this. So from that, where you're at, Amanda, from there to over here at this stake is all common area in the front, right? So we're gonna have a road. This road will come in and go out. Isn't that cool? So you got a big road. So what I'm wanting to do, I'm wanting to cut a big swath out in the middle of this and make it look real tropical.
Oh, that looks so good.
This is gonna be like a little greenhouse in the middle of this place. I want it so green and flowers and trees and palm trees that when that bamboo can get that big. You can get 30 foot tall.
Oh, wait a minute, somebody, Travis just said no sound. Hold on, to make sure that's on.
Are we on?
I think it's on. Yep, they're both on.
Cool.
Okay,
Can you
sound's
hear me
back
now?
on. Yeah, it's back.
All
We're
right.
good.
Good. So this is the beach.
This is going to transform unbelievable.
I'm on it. We're like nonstop. This is it. We're bearing down. So I'm telling you, we have got 36 lots in this beach.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them are spoken for.
Correct.
All right. So we need the other half if you want to stay here. Now this is going to be a rental community and a residential community, and there'll be a mixture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you'll be in your home. There might be some guests coming next door to you. There may be a neighbor that you know personally all the time. They're going to be kind of mixed together, just like the forest and the prairie.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to section just these 4 homes are for rental.
Right.
Because if the rental took off, maybe everybody wants to rent their home out, or maybe everybody doesn't want to rent and it's just all residential, you know? So I don't want to put any limitations of where we're going to put certain things.
Right.
Total personality here, total personality over there, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the prairie also.
Right.
In the prairie, we've got, I haven't laid it out. We're designing that next week. We're actually asking for folks' ideas of how they want to lay the prairie out. I've had a couple designs come in. I thought it was really cool. I'm looking at them. And if we pick your design, we'll honor you in some way of saying, hey, you designed the prairie, you know? So we'd love to have your ideas.
There's some questions that I want you to answer real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see, Kim said, and I think this is important because we've addressed it before, can homes be on skids, and do they have to be on wheels? So if you...
Yeah, they have to be on wheels.
Okay.
They have to be able to be moved out of here because they'll be taxed.
And no skids.
And no skids.
No skids.
Yeah, not on this property.
Because they can't tax it. Is that the whole thing?
It's that, and it's because when what was it? Katrina.
Yes.
Now everything's a floodplain. The whole city of Newport is under floodplain. So you got to get special permits and all this stuff. And they tell me because everything's on wheels, that's the way we need to build.
Do you have to be permanent, or can you travel with your home?
Travel.
Okay.
Love.
The other thing, I can't remember who, because I'm only remembering some of these questions. Is the 24-hour build still, the volunteer spirit still available?
Yes.
Okay, so that's still available. What was something, let me go back to some of the other questions really quick because I missed some of them. Yeah, does the house have to stay put in the community, or can you travel, come back?
You can travel, come back,
because
come
you're
and
paying
go.
For you're renting.
Yeah, it's your lot. You can stay here 2 months and then be gone for 4 months.
It's the lease lot. Yeah, exactly. Let me go back really quick. There was somebody had asked about an egress window. Is an egress window standard or is it extra?
Oh, it's standard. In a freedom.
Okay.
Yep.
In a freedom, yeah. Is an egress, Patty says, an egress window extra or standard on a freedom lot?
It's free. It's standard. Yep.
The size of the lots in the prairie, do you have that kind of nailed down?
We're going to try to make them the same as
the forest?
Yeah, 60 by 60. I don't know. I think in the prairie we're going to have a mixture. We're going to have some clusters. We're going to have some openness. So it's going to be a mixture of everything.
Right. Yeah, so, and Renee said you can get your own house on skid, but not in the community. Can you do it like?
Yeah, I'll build it on. The thing is, everybody, if you're trying to save money on a trailer,
right?
You're not saving money when you build it on a skid.
Yeah.
All right, so if you build it on a skid, is 2 beams, and we lay our floor joists and we go. All right, so we have to pick that house up, which is no problem, and set it on a trailer. Now, when we set it on a trailer, them trailers are normally about a 32 to 36 inch tall trailer. So now you've got the trailer, the skids, your floor joists, then your home. So if you think about it, our limit is 13.6 going down the highway. You got to subtract almost 4 feet, right? Just to get it to your house. So now you can only have a 9.5 foot tall house.
Right.
And that's to the outside. So your ceiling's gonna be 9 foot. Get a trailer.
And see, that's what I think the whole misconception, nobody knew that. They didn't understand, like, oh, well, I'm going to save $2,000-$3,000.
And I thought the same too. When I was building these, I thought, man, we'll just put them on skids, you know?
Yeah, but
like we built the first one on a skid.
True, right.
And they got some really specialized drop trailers, but they still have tires.
Yes.
Okay, so the tires of those trailers are 30 inches tall. Then you got the frame of the trailer is 6 inches. So you're 36 inches off the ground.
Katie wants to know how much to extend a loft by 2 foot or so, or a dormer.
Our lofts are $3,500, right?
Or
for a dormer. A loft is $100 a lineal foot that comes out, just the lofts. If you want a bigger dormer, take the 3,500, divide it by 7 foot, because that's what our normal loft is.
Okay.
And net price per foot is what we would charge for more dormer.
And Jennifer might be new to this, but do you plan any long-term rentals or just overnights, or will that be up to the homeowners?
Do I plan any?
Do you plan to do long-term rentals or just overnight?
Oh, like us own the homes and rent them out? Love to do that. I'd love to do all the above. Yeah, when we get to place financially, we'd have long-term rentals, overnight rentals that we would own. Don't want to compete with our people. That's probably the last thing on our list, because I'm in building communities and building tiny homes and all that. Yeah.
Right, and I think this is Brenda. I'm looking at a gooseneck. I was told it needs to be parked on the concrete slab. Where can you put a gooseneck? You can put it at another lot.
Anywhere.
Anywhere, couldn't you?
Yep, doesn't have to be on the slab.
Okay, because I think we might have originally something said about that, but no.
No, there's a gooseneck right behind you, and it can go anywhere. Yep.
Okay.
Q&A, baby.
I know, exactly.
Bring them. Fire it off.
What, let's see, what is included, because I know we're not over there yet, but what is included with that 24-hour build in selling it?
Well, it's a complete house. You know, it's $36,000. It's 24 foot long. It's got an RJO roof line on it. Full kitchen, bathroom, living room. It's all open right now. We can arrange it pretty much where you want it. We can move windows and doors. The owner really bought this a couple years ago and has just sat it right here because he donated $30,000 to that build for a disabled vet that we gave the house away. And he's and then he put more money into it to boot. So if we can get our 36, he's going to put 6 more in it. We're just going to volunteer and put the remodels in and just try to help him, because he's been such a great guy.
Oh, he's fantastic.
So if you buy that home, you're going to get more of a home than what you're paying for.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that?
I don't know. The financing, we've not heard back on the financing yet.
No. Nope, I've talked to the private investor, and he said that he's all set, looking at it, trying to figure it out, what he's going to do. There she is, and been waiting on her. Look at that truck. But he is looking into the licensing and everything that he needs before he can do the loans. Let me show you this cutter up here. This is called the walk-behind masonry saw. So right here, this was already here, of course, this cutting part of it. And we're going to cut a swath that's about 6 foot wide. And that's what we have to run our electrical down. So we got 2 transformers. We'll have one here, one there, right? Because there's going to be 9 homes on this side and 9 homes on that side. So there's 18 different homes, you know. So right here, this concrete's about 6 inches deep, right? So we made a cut. He made a cut, and he put that string on there to follow it, and then you got this cut over here that he's already made. See right there?
Yeah.
So it goes straight. And then what he'll do after he does these long cuts, see how deep it is, the blade?
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Come here. While he's turned it off, we'll look at it. That is loud, isn't it? There he goes. And you gotta watch how fast you push it, because there's too much stress on the motor and it'll kill the motor. So it's not a hard physical job. You just got to take your time and cut it as you go. See how he goes up and he keeps cutting? So then he'll come back. Let's go back over here, Amanda. Now these lots right here, okay, you got lots that are coming like this, all right? That's the back of the lot because that's the center, okay? So from there, just these certain lots, just these right here, are gonna actually have more dirt, more plants and stuff. So the front of the home, they're not gonna be as deep. You can't back your house all the way to there. So they're gonna have some vegetation. So I'm kind of excited. This is kind of a little garden area that you can have in the beach area.
Right.
You know, so I'm excited about what that's going to look like. And again, then we're going to cut 3-foot wide swipes. So that guy right there has got a lot of cutting to do.
Wow.
All right. So he might as well I should get him I need to do and get him an office chair on rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the best we can do right there. Yep. So I'm excited about our beach community. I think it's really going to be exciting. The beautiful sun is here. You know, it's coming out. The trees, the plants, and then over the years, it'll get thicker and thicker with vegetation, you know? And then from right here, you're looking out into that field that you won't see because there's too many trees. And that's where our farm's going to be.
Beautiful.
All that right there is donated to the farm. That's going to be, I want to put a greenhouse out there. I'd love to put, you know, a big barn, gardening, raised beds, all that kind of stuff is going to be out here. This is just fun to think that there's all these people that are participating in that.
Right there's jump. We're trying to get in on there.
That's jumpers.
Look.
Yeah. So that's another line of the lots. So you can see from here, you can have your house sitting here, but it's 40 feet deep, you know? So you actually can have your house sitting back. So you got let's say you got that 24-foot house, Amanda.
Yeah.
That house could be sitting way back there.
Right.
Or you can sit it right here, and there's still all this room for traffic, and you pull in this beside your home, you got your tree line. Oh my God, and then you could actually, behind your house, you've got enough room to put a little sitting area.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
if you wanted to, your house is probably going to stop about right here. Okay, so you're going to have 10 or 12 feet behind your house.
That's amazing.
That you can have this little garden area.
Oh, that's great.
Because this is going to have a tree line right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to plant trees right here.
Yeah.
And so you could actually come here, have your a little patio back here. I mean, just a respite, you know, a little fountain and gardens, and it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It's gonna be very nice.
Yeah, I can see it.
Very, very nice.
I can so see all this coming together.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And you know what? It's just a piece of concrete.
Yeah, but it's what you do.
Isn't that
it's
neat?
what you come up with.
It's
amazing.
just a slab of concrete. And I've always said that. That's why there's so many things in tiny homes that I've been able to evolve and think about it. And I always wanted to take an industrial area and turn it into a community.
Yeah.
And who would ever think I would do it here in Newport?
Never.
I wanted to do it like in a big city like LA,
Right.
Dallas, New York, something like that. An old abandoned factory. Think about it. They got electric, water, power, and sewer, everything in the factory. But it's just desolate, nasty looking. You go in there and you do like this, cut the concrete, and you bring in these little bitty homes. And think about it. In 20 years, and let's say the community, nobody's interested anymore.
Yeah.
Pull the houses out and you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't see it no more.
I just want to touch on, we're looking at the 24-hour view.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it right there.
I can put a dormer on that if you like. I can put skylights on that if you like. What we're going to do, we're probably going to, well, I know we're going to completely inside. We can arrange the floor plan like you would like. But we're really going to help out the owner of this, plus the customer, whoever. It's going to be a partnership.
It is.
Between all of us. So the home will have a lot of amenities that I think that'll be worth more than what you're going to be paying
So
for.
the overhang, so is the tray, so it is 24 long, and what's the?
The trailer is 24 foot long, and it's a 48 inch roof overhang.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me show it over here. Maybe you can take a picture real quick. And Mary's on here, Cardi, talking about, she asked if I decorated her house. We just showed it.
Yeah, you'll have to rewind
Yeah,
this, Mary.
rewind and see it, but I am, we've got, Carrie did pictures on that one and a video that's supposed to be coming out.
It'll be coming out on YouTube probably maybe this weekend.
Yeah, maybe this weekend, because she just put out pants. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yep. Yeah, we probably will take this door off and put one of our doors on there to match. We love our new doors. But the siding, everything has weathered really well. You could actually paint this if you wanted to. It's got windows galore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big windows just in the living room right here.
Yeah.
24 foot long. All right.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I mean, well, what's great about it, let's open the door and just show a peek of it, but it's wide open.
Yep. It's like we can do anything
Now,
you'd
is
like.
it set in stone where the kitchen and the bathroom
I'll
have to be?
change anything you want. You name it, we'll fix it.
Okay.
You want
okay.
it different, we'll do it different. This is a partnership between all of us, and we just want really somebody special to have this house.
Because it was,
And the owner was
Yeah.
just really a cool guy.
it was done out of, from his heart. Because of his dad,
Yep.
is that right?
Yeah, I think his dad was in the Korean War or something like that.
Beautiful. And if everybody will remember,
Yeah.
this was our very first office over here.
Yeah,
In
when we
October
got
of
here.
2018.
Yeah, I was living in this, so my bed was up on the platform, and then Alyssa had her desk right there.
Here. So Randy's,
She came into my bedroom every day and started office.
that's funny.
Yep.
I just want to say this looks like a murder has taken place on these steps.
We killed the staining can for sure. Think about you bringing that up about our office.
Yeah.
We'll get here in the sun. That's part of what we are here. I know that's part of my personality. We use what we have.
Yes.
We didn't have a building when we got here. A little over a year, there was not even a building.
There was nothing.
Look at this. Come right behind me and show it. Amanda, show it.
Well,
Amanda, did you show him?
did you tell them?
Did you tell him? I got to get on. See, Amanda has me step. She goes this way, that
Because I
way.
got
that
to have you on this side.
So I got to get on this side. But behind me was not here. What we built that last October, half of it, and this other half this year. So a little over a year we've done that building, all this infrastructure, building the homes. We got offices now where the green is. But when we got here, a lot of people, you know what, Amanda, a lot of people say, hey, I don't have money, I don't have an office, I don't have tools, I don't have money to do this, I don't have all these things I need, right? They're gonna say, well, I need people, I need office, I need computers. You know what I used? I used my phone when I first started it. I didn't have a website. I went to somebody else's website and sold my house. I didn't have tools, and I had borrowed tools from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have a trailer, and a friend of mine donated a trailer.
Right.
And I paid him for it after I sold the house. Always a way. Always a way if you want something bad enough. Figure it out. So
figure it out.
we had that in an office. Alyssa would come in there after I would get out and get my breakfast and stuff. She'd come in there on a fold-out table and was doing office work.
Yes.
Then we went from there to another home and had 2 people in the office.
Yeah, it's right here. You can see it from here. You got moved over there because the Hobbit got moved. Cindy's Hobbit got moved.
Yep. Now, last night, we worked about 11:30, and I'm out here looking for an extension cord for me to lay down in that house and get some heat in there.
I can't believe they didn't have electricity hooked up for you.
11:30 night, I'm on a forklift, grabbing the
goodness.
Hobbit house, bringing it over there and plugging it up.
What a shame.
And because the heating and air unit is a 220, we didn't have it available. I had a 110, so I hooked everything up, got my food in the refrigerator going, but then I had a little stack heater in there, and you know that little heater kept me warm.
That's awesome.
So, again, proved, and that's a 10 by 24, and a little floor heater
Yeah.
heated the whole house for me.
Do they know you write their check? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Find an extension cord.
I'm
people.
nobody special around here. Nope, I'm just like everybody else. Yep, here, whap.
I mean, I'll fight with you, but I'll get you an extension cord and hang you with it.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you're talking about in the backyard, started in the backyard, of course, went over to Inca. We hadn't even there was nothing at Inca, no kind of offices or anything. So I remembered Alyssa, she was a friend of mine. I actually used to work for her. And when I hired her, we stayed 3 weeks in my bedroom. The office was in my bedroom.
Oh, that's
for 3
right.
weeks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had the
Well,
office.
maybe a month.
We
was in the bedroom.
We go whatever. You know.
Had to.
Yeah, I had nobody at the beginning building the first 10, 12 homes.
No.
And I used to have an old white truck, an old beat up, and I would write
No.
people's phone. It was a
the-
topper.
It was the van.
The van?
You wrote,
Your van?
Yes, you wrote on the van.
But I had that topper on the back of my
that is
Datsun.
right, that red one.
And so I took a pencil and I would write people's phone numbers.
Yes.
And I would design a house while I was on their phone, and I was
Yep.
drawing on the side of the car.
That is right.
You know, or the side of the camper top.
Yep.
That's what you do, everybody.
Had
yeah.
to.
So listen, I always stay hungry for life, for feeding, to go. My goals are Mars. There was a guy, salesman, come in here, he goes, my God, I was here 3 months ago, and he said, it looks like it's completely different than what it was.
Yeah.
He said, you are on it. And I said, is there any other way? You know, if you're not growing, you're dying.
Yeah, that's right.
What did, Amanda?
What? what? What are you trying to ask me?
What's it Ricky Bobby said? What did Ricky Bobby say?
If you ain't first, you're last.
You're last. Yeah, if you ain't first,
You
you're
ain't
last.
first, you're last,
Yeah.
baby.
That's right. So, I love competition in everything in life.
Yes.
Competition makes me stay hungry.
Yes.
I love it. I love it in everything I do. I want to be competed with, against, everything. And listen, I lose majority of the time. It's like I told my son, I said, you know the biggest, and everybody knows this cliche, but the biggest home run hitter, right, in baseball is the biggest strikeout guy.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's true.
In baseball, you're a superstar if you hit 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, you're a
Yeah.
superstar.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? So hey, I don't know what I'm batting, but I like that game. If I can hit 3 out of 10 and I'm a superstar, then I'll bat all day long. And I love
right.
striking out because I'm going for a home run. All right.
Hey, I want to just mention really quick that I'm getting ready to put this afternoon the house that we showed yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a video out and some pictures out, and then Terry should be coming out with the one that we just
Riccardi's?
Yes, the one that we just toured
Yep.
today.
Mhm.
And then my next project is going to be Chuck's house, because somebody just brought up a container.
Yeah.
We've not shown or decorated this is an 8x20 container. So this is going to be the next one that I decorate and do.
Well, Amanda, you'll be doing this, and then Bryce's will be done in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And Bryce is going to be
And
a
that'll be a different
40-foot container
That
for
is
sale.
right.
It's going to be for sale,
Yeah.
and it's going to be, I'm excited about it. He
Right.
built it all by himself. You guys really love this house. Yeah,
That's
good.
going to be awesome.
Where do you go and find container homes, big homes, little homes,
Got a lot going
communities,
on.
all this stuff?
I know.
Yeah, and our website's changing to online shopping. We're going to have all our stuff
Yeah.
we can offer, our amenities. So everybody stay tuned to this crazy life we're living here for the tiny homes.
Because it's fast.
Crazy, yeah. Buckle up, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, Friday, and show you our weekend. And I got a ton inside the shop. The guys have been working on all week, so you can see your home being built and what's been going on with it,
And
all right?
another real quick to mention is skilled carpenters only. That you're still.
Yes. We've got enough helpers. We need some really skilled carpenters, and we pay very well.
Yes.
So give me a call if you're interested. Email us, really. Don't call me personally.
Right.
My phone just rings and rings. I just ain't got time like here.
They have to send an email.
Send an email. I'll call you. We'll arrange the time. When you send an email, please tell me when I can call you, because I personally will call you, but I don't want to miss you.
Yeah.
All right? Yes, a great opportunity, and we will be doing our partnership. We're not going to call it a franchise. We're calling it a partnership.
Yeah.
And I will tell you more about that.
Okay.
All right? So lots going on.
Yeah.
Everybody have a great day. I'm going to get with Yumpers, see what's going on here.
Okay.
Bye. What'd you come up with, buddy?